Welcome to today's video, and today we're going to be doing some mods to my PlayStation 5. I got a skin mod, I also have a trim mod, and I also have an RGB mod from Extreme. So we're going to be doing all this in one video. I'm going to leave all the links down below, so go ahead, click subscribe and share. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Basically, I'm going to start with the console skin, and what I'm going to do first is I'm going to get some paper towel and rubbing alcohol, and I'm going to go ahead and just wipe it down real quick. I'm going to put the rubbing alcohol on the paper towel, and then I'm going to go ahead and just wipe it down. So this skin doesn't wrap around the edges, it just is flat over the surface. You'll see what I'm talking about. So other skins might, so you're gonna wipe wherever the skin might wrap around, basically, and stick to. And so yeah, after you do that, then we can go ahead and pull the skin out. And yeah, this one is Bugs Bunny, Supreme, Bitcoin logo, Cash, Euro logos. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and open it from the bottom here. I'll leave the link down below for this one. There's a lot of other designs. I went with this one because it had a good rating. And I'm guessing because the material might be a little better. I know a lot of these skins might have different materials and whatnot. So yeah, this one has the controller as well. So yeah, this is for the disc edition. So we're gonna keep that. I'm gonna put the controller skins to the side. So we want to go ahead and get this front skin on here, but first I guess let's lay the top skin down. So we're gonna go ahead and just peel it. Alright, and make sure it doesn't stick over itself. And yeah, I like starting at the, let me see if you can see this. I like starting at the corner, right? So I'm gonna start right back here in this back corner, all the way back. Stick it as good as I can. And then I'm gonna line up the edge as best I can. But you know what, let me line up the back edge instead, and then bring it forward. So yeah, the key is just having one corner stick, right? And then you kind of want to line up another corner and the edge at the same time, guys. You have to just be patient. It's gonna take a couple times, guys, but you just gotta be patient. So I'm just gonna try to line it up with the back edge. just take your time. Don't rush it. I'm afraid that I'm gonna mess it up just for the sake of this video, but I'm still gonna take my time. So I'm gonna try the opposite corner this time. Oh, I think we have contact, guys. And I'm getting some air bubbles right here towards the middle. And you don't want any air bubbles, guys. So eliminate those air bubbles while you can. Because this is not like a screen protector, like where you can just like force these bubbles out later. I mean, you probably can, but it's not going to be as easy. Alright, so I got no air bubbles. I'm just wiping as I go, and I'm making sure that there are no air bubbles whatsoever, guys. If I do, I'm gonna have to back it up. And you guys, this takes a lot of patience. Just keep wiping and see. I got two forming here, so I'm gonna just pull back a little bit. And make sure I wipe there effectively. Pull back a little bit. All right. Oh, I just had one form there. Yeah, so as it curves, it's gonna get more trickier. But just wipe into the curve. And there it is, guys. Let me see if I could show it to you there. Alright, so that's the top skin put on. And so now I'm going to put on this front face skin. So let me get that piece. So that's gonna go over like that. So how I'm gonna approach this is I'm gonna start by the corner again. It's a little tricky, guys, but just be patient. Like I said, if you're patient, it'll come out looking really good. So now I got the corner stuck. Now I'm just gonna line up the edge, this bottom edge right here. And you see the top is not stuck yet. And I'm just gonna continue lining this edge. Edge is lined, so I'm gonna just start rubbing it in the upward direction. No air bubbles, guys. So there's gonna be a little line here, but that's normal. What matters is right here, this inlet right here is lined up nice. There might be a little overhang just slightly here, but that's okay. Some of you might even get it closer into the line and might get this line eliminated, but I don't know, I just like how everything lines up exactly with the edge. That's just my preference, guys. So if you have a better way of doing it, by all means, just go ahead and do you. But yeah, I love the way it came out. Wow, it's looking really good. So next we got the other side to do. I'm wondering where does this go? Okay, this must go on the bottom here. It's gonna look good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take some more alcohol, guys. Put it in the napkin. Give the console a quick little rub on the bottom. Make sure it's dry. I'm gonna go ahead and peel the sticker off. Now this one I'm gonna just, it's kind of small and you can kind of just feel it out. And you can see it just goes in place just like that. Alright, now we're gonna flip it over to the other side. And we're gonna go ahead and give this side a wipe down as well. Alright, and this piece is gonna go over just like that. So I'm gonna do the exact same thing. I'm gonna start from the edge. So let's go ahead and peel it off. And once again, take your time, guys. I think I'm gonna start from, I'm gonna start from the long edge, which is what I did for the other side. So let me try to line it up. Let's go from this side first. This is my first time doing this, guys, so don't be afraid. Alright, let me try from the other side because that other side isn't working out. Alright. So it kind of curves on the inside, so we're just gonna have to go with the edge. Be patient, guys. We'll start rubbing it in right there. So far I got all the edges going. I'm just going to continue along this long edge right here. If you guys notice, I'm kind of like bending the vinyl in, like I'm letting it droop in. You see how instead of folding it any other way, and then I'm just coming here and just lining up the edges properly. I'm almost done with this edge, guys. Alright guys, so the top of the skin is like a little off and I don't like it. Let me show you what I'm talking about. You see how it's off a little bit? So I'm actually gonna peel this off again. That I don't like. That shows you that it's not a precise print. And so basically what has to be done now, I'm kind of gonna lay it over it. There we go. Well, there you go. There's another way of doing it, guys. So I just laid it over like that. And now I'm just gonna start rubbing like this. And there you go, guys. Front and back completed. Go ahead and just press down a couple more times till you feel that it's on there nice. You don't want any part of this lifting up. No bubbles. And so with the front and back done, so next we're gonna do the whole trim, which is gonna be this black piece here. Love how this came out, guys. So let me go ahead and get the trim. Trim is right here, so we're gonna go ahead and clean off the front. Make sure to wipe all the way around. You want to get all that oil off. All right. Next, we're gonna go ahead and take them out of packaging. And you're gonna look for all of the outlines, which I can see it. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, but the outlines for the USB are there. And for the buttons are down here. So it's gonna wrap around like this. So let's go ahead and we're gonna take off the parts where the buttons are first. It just makes sense to do it like this, to me. I guess you guys can do it however you want. If you think there's a better way to do it, comment below. but I think it's gonna be a lot easier for you to work with it like this. Okay, so I don't believe there are any more outlines. Okay, so with all the outlines done, we're gonna peel from the bottom and start putting it on from the buttons and work our way up. Right? So I'm gonna try to catch this on camera as best I can. Let me just go ahead and start. Alright guys, so you can see I already peeled this much off. And it's all about lining it up with these buttons and the ports. So once you have the buttons line up along with the ports, you are good to go. You gotta be real careful guys, because it wants to stick down. But make sure everything is lined up as it should be. Alright guys, let's peel this back. So I'm gonna rotate. Hey guys, so one thing that I didn't like was it had a crease in it from the bend of the packaging, and that crease is showing up here. I don't know if you could see that, but yeah, so I'm gonna see if they can send me a replacement, but for now I'm just gonna leave it. I still like how it came out, and so now the next thing that I'm gonna do is we're gonna add RGB. So to add the RGB, I'm gonna have to pop off the top piece of this case. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and lift up from the corner and slide toward ourselves. And then what we're gonna do next is, out of the RGB kit, alright guys, so now we have the LED strips out. It's 2 pieces. So you're gonna get, you'll pretty much see which side is for which. The wire coming out at the top here, right? You want it to be in this upper part at the top. This is the bottom of the PS5. So this is gonna stick here on the panel, which I don't like, because if you want to take off this panel to, you know, upgrade your SSD, you're just gonna have to be careful, and you're gonna have to peel it off and stick it back again, but whatever. So I found the easiest way, because they want you to route the wire through this top vent up here. Right, there's like a little vent, because all of this is vent, right? So I'm gonna show you, and you'll figure it out too. So with these same LED strips, you can actually slide them through the vent right here. So it's going through the vent. You can see a little plastic piece there. And you're just gonna carefully do that. And then voila. So the wire is now coming out of the top vent piece, and it will come down the back of the PlayStation. So now I'm gonna go ahead and peel off the sticky tape off the LED strip. And now I am gonna go ahead and stick it down. You kind of want it even, so just take your time. So there it is, guys. It's stuck down nice and even. And it's not getting in the way of anything else. And then that's it. Once it's stuck in place, we can go ahead and pop this panel back on. Start from the bottom, press up. And yeah, so that wire comes around the back, you don't even see it. And so we're gonna flip the PlayStation over on the other side and do the same thing. So you want to do this top side, you want to bend it up a little bit where the PlayStation logo is, and then slide down. And we're going to do the same thing. We want it like this. So we're going to slide the strip in through the vent port. Let me see if I can get that. So I just want to show you how I slid the strip through the vent port right here. Alright, so we got the strip through the vent hole. We're going to go ahead and pick off. We're going to go ahead and take off this paper. And so now we're just going to go ahead and line it up. And that's it, guys. Everything is lined up good. It's stuck down in position. Make sure your strip isn't gonna lift up or do anything crazy later on. And you don't want the strip to block the vent holes either, so make sure you have that figured out. And we can go ahead and pop on the back. And so like I was showing you, the wires just wrap around the back like that. So And that's it. You see that, guys? And then it's just gonna plug in the back like that. So let's go ahead and hook it up and see the final results. So overall, I'm happy with the results, guys. If you have any questions, comment below. If you have any better suggestions, any better LED kits, there are a couple. There are some LED rings that go around the fan, etc., that, you know, react to the music, but I didn't want all that. You know, let us know how those go. Until next time, I appreciate all the subscribers, likes, and views. And yeah, I'll catch you next time, guys.